Okay guys, what we're going to do is talk about if you have water coming down into your suite. Normally, if it's coming from the ceiling, it's your heating or chilled water, but could be also your domestic. So what you got to do first is right away go to where your vanity is, open up your door. There's an access panel. You have in here is two isolation valves, a hot and a cold water. Normally the red indicator is hot water and blue here is cold. Shut both of them off real quick. Normally it's a quarter turn on a bell valve. If they're a regular, say, gate valve, you got to do is you got to turn it clockwise on the off position, okay? Open up your tap, you'll see the water shut down. What's going to happen is you're going to go back to where the leak is. If the water's still coming down from the ceiling or from the wall, right, it's going to be that it'll be your heating or chill water. So what you got to do right away, get sheets, towels, whatever you need. You got to go knock on the doors on outside where the corridor is. All the tenants, owners of all the other suites. See, there's a leak coming down. You knock on the doors, right? You gotta say, "Give me a hand." What you gotta do is forget about the suites for now. What you gotta do is protect the elevators from water going into them, or else you're gonna have all these elevators knocked off. While you're doing that, what you gotta do is tell somebody to call the concierge, and this is within a minute. Call the concierge, tell them to bring all the elevators all the way up. You have a leak in your suite, elevator has to be brought all the way up while you do that. So while people are coming out, everyone has to put a towel, blankets, shirts, whatever you have, protect the elevator. Like, block it all off. Block where the leak, if the leak's coming down there, have this whole area from one side of the corridor all the way to where the leak is. Towels, pile it up, keep replacing it. Get somebody pushing the water where the leak is, doesn't matter where it is, into a stairwell. So what you're trying to do is protect water from going into the elevator, so this way the elevators aren't knocked off. Okay guys? So what's gonna happen is you guys are putting a towel on the floor, making sure you're directing the water into the stairwell, protecting the elevator. Property management, the restoration company, plumber, whoever's gonna be outside, they're gonna shut the water off. Once they shut the water off, elevators are pretty well protected as much as you can. You can't do anything else in your suite because you can't control it. Once the water's shut down, everyone's okay now, they're taking over. You go back into your suite. What you need to do is turn the water back on, because now it's not domestic hot water, it's either heating or cooling. If it was your domestic, you wouldn't have to, call property management, get somebody here to shut the water off, because you usually shut the valves off, and then it'll just have a suite issue. But again, if it's a big flood into your suite, you still have to protect the elevator once you shut the valve off, okay? Elevator is very important, or else people are not going to be using the elevator for a while. So again, go back into your suite. What you want to do is you want to turn the valves back on. What you're doing now is what you do is, just in case there's air into your system, you want to bleed it off. Okay? Flush your toilet. You might hear a bang, but don't worry about it, okay guys? Because that means there's air in the system. Open up your hot and cold onto your shower, take the air out. You might have a kitchen, I'm sure you do. Or other washrooms. You want to take air out all your fixtures, okay? If you hear the banging or water spurting, don't worry about it. You're just taking air out like that. You're taking air out, okay? That's what you got to do. Until you stop hearing the air coming out, you got to keep doing it, and once you stop hearing it, then you're good. Then you go back, into your vanity. This type of access door, you got two brackets at the bottom and spring hinge on the top. So what you do is you put the bottom part where the drywall is, you push down on your spring, and there you go, door's back in. Again guys, I don't know how I stress how important it is. You have to 100% call everybody in your floor, yell, water coming down, protect that elevator. Push the water to the stairwell, keep changing towels. If you don't do that, you might have a leak, you know, a minor leak, but water might be enough going to the elevator and you're gonna knock it down. If it's a heavy one, you need everybody on board, guys, okay? Any questions, you can leave me a comment on my channel. Thanks, guys.